They were like 5 lines deep.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. So they
they
moving
have
by
been
through here
here, but they have
quickly.
been working and putting it out. And this is the second day they did it yesterday too.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
And then multiple partners that are here today. So it's partners with hot meals
Okay.
from two different partners, as well as the produce.
Okay.
As well. So they've been giving it out, and it's been working really well.
Okay, well, I want to put the produce in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do
grab.
that.
Oh, he's got this car now.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll go to the next one.
You put two boxes in?
You got a top. I got the top.
Oh, they have eggs and whatever else. All right, let's do it. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Oh, they already have the cars.
Hi there, how are you? You get the opportunity to have the county executive.
How are you? Hello. Yeah, good. Yep, good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh, she has a couple in the back already.
So then now she's getting her hot meals.
I'll put an extra one. That's the bonus for her today.
Okay.
If she gets an extra one, let's do that. Okay.
And then we will get the next one that's down.
All right, so we want to thank everybody for coming out. I most especially want to thank the wonderful partners who are standing with me today. You now see the amount of effort it took, all of the wonderful partners. I want to acknowledge Rosie Allen Herring, who's president and CEO of the United Way, and to thank them for their magnificent partnership, as well as the businesses who are represented today. This was a partnership between the county, many of our businesses, United Way, to make sure that we could not only feed our residents, and we were able to provide 4.5 million pounds of food, but we wanted to make sure that we were also able to keep our businesses going while COVID was happening. And I'm hearing the great stories about the amount of employees that were able to be maintained and were able to be brought back in because of this partnership. I also want to thank the Community of Hope, Pastor Tony Lee. But it was just a huge effort. And part of what's important about Stand Up and Deliver is that we realize that food insecurity is an issue that predated COVID-19 and the pandemic. And so we're going to make sure that we are able to provide this as long as possible. We're going through January of 2022. We've extended the program, but we're going to be looking for ways to continue to address the issue of food insecurity in the county. And COVID-19, like so many other issues, it really did unearth many of the structural kind of inequities that we had in the county, and lack of access to healthy food is just one of them. And it allowed us also, of course, to partner with local businesses that are also a very important part of our economy, and to keep our residents working. So this is really a great day to continue this particular program, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that no one in Prince George's County goes without eating. You know, we were really concerned when the pandemic started about sustainability, and so many stepped up and were generous. We even had a generous, for example, donation from the Bank of America. We had many of our partners, United Way, stepped up right away to make sure that they were able to support the program. And so it has been sustainable, but only honestly through the generosity of so many who stepped forward to help. Again, the United Way, Bank of America, others who really stepped forward to make sure we had the funding to continue it, as well as the County Council has been a tremendous partner in making sure that we were able to sustain it.
Right.
It started in 2020. So this is the 1-year anniversary of this program. Started around this time last year when we noticed, you know what, it was just so devastating. I will never forget the look of having those cars winding around the block. I remember going home and I was just distraught because I heard that there were a line of people who were standing in front of a grocery store. They were all the way down the street. And part of what I was really upset about is that the complaint came back, oh, people are standing in line, some of them are not wearing a mask, and you know how awful this was, when the truth of the matter is what was awful is that you had people who had a need to stand in line for 2 and 3 hours, that the need was as great as it was. And so it was, you know, offensive to hear people complain about the condition of the people who were standing in the line. The truth of the matter is that they needed to stand in the line and that we needed to do something about that. And so came together with the team, said, I need you to come back to me and give me an idea of how we can stand this up and make this a regular part of what we do. And of course, they're brilliant. So they came back with Stand Up and Deliver, and this is what we've been able to sustain for this year.
Can a couple of the business owners give a few words?
Yes, please.
Will you give your name and business representative?
My name's Antoinette Carter, and I'm a manager up at Topolino's restaurant in Temple Hills. Stand Up and Deliver came at a great time for us. We were able to bring back a lot of our employees, doing hundreds of meals, and also being able to give back to the community at the same time. And on this 1 year anniversary, I just want to say thank you to the county exec and your staff as well for giving us that support and allowing us to be a part of your of this team. So thank y'all.
And my name is Brian Worth from MK Catering. I'm a manager over there, and we were very blessed to have the call from the Stand Up and Deliver program because it was at a time when we needed it the most. We were able to bring back our chefs and some of our employees to service this great need in the community. And the first time we delivered at a church with several hundred people lined up, it was a real blessing to be able to serve back to our community. Sure, BRIANWERTH. Thank you. From MK Catering in Hyattsville, minority-owned and woman-owned business in Hyattsville.
It's Topolino's, TOPOLINOS, Topolino's. And Antoinette Carter, ANTIONETTE, Carter, CARTER.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Costa Dianasopoulos, and I'm the owner of Delta Produce. First and foremost, we'd like to thank the wonderful county of Prince George's County for stepping up and really, getting out there and getting food to where people really needed. When the pandemic really hit, we found ourselves in the supply chain as the people that really needed to step up and get food to people's doors. We didn't know how to do so other than reaching out to our communities, and when Prince George's County really stepped up and created the Stand Up and Deliver program, we saw an outlet and an organization that was able to get the food to the people that needed it the most. And being a part of the supply chain and just being a part of this organization has been a blessing to our business, our families, and to the entire community. We look forward and are very happy to be working with Prince George's County now. Thank you again.
Thank you. Your first and last name, sir?
Costa Dianasopoulos, KOSTA is the first. Last name is DIONISOPOULOS.
Can we get some of the background on the event? I don't know who that would be.
Sure. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rosie Allen Herring, President and CEO of Your United Way of the National Capital Area. And we've had the distinct pleasure of being with the county executive and the Stand Up and Deliver team from day one. And what it shares, and that the county executive has shared vision and her leadership of really looking for a root cause solution to a very tough challenge. And we all recognize that many of the challenges around food insecurity were already here pre the pandemic. The pandemic simply exacerbated those needs that were already there, brought them to the forefront, but also challenged us to bring a solution to the table. And so what we've been able to do is to partner, as we do with everything. It's a collaboration, not only with the county executive, but also with donors, and to be able to talk with many corporate partners, and of course to partner with all of the businesses that are providing the services directly that we see here displayed today. So it's been our pleasure. That is who we are, and we were built for this. But we look forward to trying to continue to partner for the foreseeable future. And as long as the county executive and the county of Prince George's needs us, we will be here. Thank you.
Okay, Zach, can you talk a little bit about your shirt and the other program, the summer-long program for the
Okay.
beginning today?
So today we're also celebrating the beginning of our Passport program. So the Prince George's County Passport program is starting today, serving our youth who are 12 to 18 years old. And one of the things, of course, we realized, especially during this global pandemic, is so many of our young people have suffered. That they have been isolated from their friends, they've been inside, they've been really unable to engage in the way that young people should be able to engage. And it means that in some instances, our young people have made choices to be involved in things that we don't want them involved in. And so rather than just complain about it, we thought that we would put programming together to assist the parents, to assist our young people and to make sure that they have opportunities to be constructively engaged. So registration starts today. We encourage parents to please go and register your child. It only costs $20. We have about 23 or 24 different fantastic opportunities. The Universal Circus, for example, and many other opportunities where you can go sign up and have your child participate in really constructive activities. So we're excited, and that's just one of many. I want to thank Maryland National Capital Park and Planning for stepping up to make sure that they helped us with this. But we also have programming for teens that will go pretty late into the evening. Our teens love to play basketball, soccer, get involved in the arts. We have concerts planned for them. So we have a lot planned for our young people. And again, you know, part of what I say about COVID-19 is that it was very challenging for us, but it also gave us so many opportunities that we would have missed. And so it gave us ways. We had to be creative and innovative, but it gave us also the opportunity to really create some efficiencies that we're going to continue long after COVID is totally gone from our community.
About how many children do you estimate that'll be a part of it?
I think there are about 2,000 or so. 1,300, about 1,300. Yeah, in this program. But we also have the Summer Youth Enrichment Program that also has, you know, close to 3,000. So we're creating multiple opportunities for the children. There's Summer Youth, there's the Passport Program, there's another Extreme Teens Program. So we have a series of programs through both Maryland National Capital Park and Planning, the county, and many of our partners that we're going to be offering all summer long for our young people. We even have the trades involved in this summer's program. So this includes entrepreneurship, education, and an experience for our kids. And so we're going to be working with the trades to teach a skill to many of our older teenagers who are going to be entering the workforce soon. So this is just again to meet a need that we saw and have our kids have some fun.
I know you're going to talk about it later in detail. Can you give us a little preview of the summer crime program?
So the summer crime program we're going to be talking about tonight, and it will be targeting or really focusing on some of the areas in our county where we've noticed historically some of the violent crime, focusing in various categories, including carjackings, non-fatal shootings, some of those issues that we see cropping up in various areas. And this is a data-driven approach that we will be using to make sure that we're able to anticipate and prevent crime, violent crime, during the summer and beyond in our community.
How is it different than maybe in years past programs? Have you thought of new ideas?
We have absolutely thought of new ideas. We have a new police chief, and we're looking forward to people coming out tonight to meet him and to hear his ideas about the ways that we can approach crime, the way that we can bolster community policing. So a lot of what we're doing also is just further engaging the community, getting many of our officers even further involved in the community. And so we're looking forward to rolling it out. And what we do is we learn from one summer after the next, which is why it's not the exact same summer crimes initiative each summer. Is because we have to really craft it based on what we're seeing. And so it is a data-driven program, but it is around areas where we see we're actually keeping statistics around the areas where we think it's necessary. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, it put me to work.
Can I get you to do 30 seconds about how y'all been doing this from the beginning?
And you tell me whatever you want me to do.
Right, okay, put this here. Alright. So let's talk about your involvement, like when you start, and then how blessed you are, okay?
Okay. Man, we're just super blessed to have been partnering with the county from the beginning of the Stand Up and Deliver program. That we as a church had been doing it with our own resources, and that just wasn't, we weren't able to keep that up. But then the county came through in such a phenomenal fashion, and we have just been able all year long to be able to be a blessing to this community. So we are grateful for our county exec, we're grateful for this Stand Up and Deliver program, because it truly is meeting the needs of those most vulnerable in our communities. And we just thank God for the partnership of this county.
I'm
good.
First take, always, all right.
I try, man, I try.
All right.